You've done everything right. You took a shower, changed your clothes, put on some perfume, but still that smell of urine keeps coming back, like it's stuck to you. It's subtle, but it follows you. And the worst part, you don't talk to anyone about it. You just start to withdraw, speak more quietly, feel invisible inside your own body. But let me tell you a truth that almost no one says out loud. This isn't neglect, and it's not just you. In fact, there are almost invisible mistakes that many women make every single day, whether they realize it or not, that end up sabotaging their intimate hygiene and emotional well-being. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what's behind this discomfort, and more importantly, how you can get rid of that smell once and for all, with simple steps, but with an impact you'll start feeling within just a few days. If this touched you in any way, hit the like button and subscribe right now, because this video might reach a woman going through the exact same thing, but who hasn't yet had the courage to talk about it. It's not the smell that bothers you most. It's what it represents. The doubt, the fear that someone might notice, the feeling that no matter how well you take care of yourself, something in your body is failing. And the worst part, no one talks about it. It's like a shameful secret every woman carries when she reaches this phase of life. You clean yourself, change your clothes, take a shower, try to do everything right, but it shows up again, silent, persistent, and with it comes that cruel question, can others smell it too? The truth is, this isn't carelessness, and it's definitely not being dramatic. It's your body saying, hey, I've changed, and now I need a different kind of care. After 60, so much changes, and hardly anyone prepares you for it. The skin in your intimate area gets thinner, the pH changes, your natural protection weakens, and what used to be automatic now demands more attention. But no one tells you, no one teaches you how to handle these changes, and without noticing, you begin to pull away from people. You keep to yourself, speak more quietly, avoid hugs, avoid contact. You even avoid your own presence. But listen, this can change. There is a way to feel clean, safe, and comfortable in your own body again. It's not expensive. It's not complicated. It's just a new way of seeing yourself, with more awareness and more compassion. And with each minute of this video, you'll discover what's behind this discomfort and what can give you back something priceless, the confidence to go wherever you want without fear of being noticed. There are things we only understand when we live them, and others only when someone has the courage to speak to us honestly. Today, I'm going to show you what no one says out loud, and what might be the reason why you've been carrying this discomfort much longer than you realized. 5 small, subtle habits, but ones that are stopping you from feeling clean, at ease, and secure. And the most curious part? They seem harmless, but they're not. And at the end of this video, I'll tell you the exact moment I understood what was happening to me. It wasn't a product, it wasn't a tip from the internet. It was a sentence, said at the right time, and it flipped a switch inside me. Stay with me, because there are things that only make sense when you listen with an open heart. Mistake 1. Using regular soap in the intimate area, thinking it's the right thing to do. For years, you did what any woman would do. You grabbed the same soap you use in the shower and used it down there too. After all, it's the same body, so why would it be different? But after 60, what always worked starts to fail, and no one tells you. The skin changes, the acidity of the area changes, and the products that were designed for arms and legs become harsh when used on one of the most delicate parts of the body. The mistake is right there, using the wrong soap and thinking you're protecting yourself. Regular soaps, even the gentle scented or neutral ones, contain detergents and fragrances that disrupt the external vaginal pH balance. In practice, this means less natural protection, more irritation, more invisible microlesions, and more odor. And the worst part? All of this happens silently. You don't feel it right away, but over time, you notice that even with care, the smell persists. And then comes the insecurity, the doubt, the distancing. Now, the most important part, this is completely reversible, and it starts with one simple switch. Use an intimate wash with a balanced pH between 4.2 and 5.6. Apply it only to the outer area once a day. At other times, use warm water and a clean towel with gentle movements. This change activates the regeneration of your natural microbiota, the invisible defense of the intimate area. And the result is immediate. The skin breathes better, sensitivity decreases, and the odor stops being an issue. But more than that, the real benefit is something else: the return of peace of mind. You won't keep questioning yourself all the time. You won't feel embarrassed for no reason. You'll simply live. And it all starts with a gesture no one sees, but that transforms how you feel. Mistake 2. Using scented or recycled toilet paper thinking you're doing better. You might not notice it right away, but every little detail of your intimate hygiene builds or breaks the health of your skin, especially after 60. And one of the most overlooked mistakes is in a place no one usually thinks about: the toilet paper you choose. Yes, the paper. Most women choose it for how soft it feels, its fragrance, or its clean appearance. But what many don't realize is that scented, recycled, or dyed paper can cause serious disruptions in the balance of the intimate area. Sounds exaggerated? It's not. These papers contain chemical residues, processed cellulose particles, and artificial fragrances that slowly irritate the outer vaginal mucosa. And this invisible irritation, repeated several times a day, creates the perfect conditions for dryness, pH imbalance, and yes, the emergence or worsening of intimate odor. You can clean yourself, change clothes, wear perfume, but if this detail remains, the discomfort will too. And the worst part, you'll think the problem is you. But it's not. It's an automatic habit that can be changed with awareness. Here's the practical and safe solution. Choose toilet paper that's unscented, dye-free, and made of 100% virgin cellulose. Avoid recycled paper, even if it seems eco-friendly. After urinating, pat dry gently without rubbing. And if possible, finish with a fragrance-free intimate wipe or a spray of warm water, and dry with a dedicated towel. This simple change reduces friction, protects your natural flora, and dramatically lowers the risk of recurring odor. What you feel starts to shift in just a few days. Less burning, less discomfort, more comfort, more confidence. And more than that, you regain something essential that goes beyond cleanliness: the peace of feeling good in your own body, without fear, without doubt. Mistake 3. Trapping the smell on your body by using intimate deodorant thinking you're solving the problem. Have you ever felt so bothered by the smell that you went looking for something at the store just to cover it up? Maybe an intimate spray, a scented mist, a floral-scented wipe. It seems like a quick fix, right? You use it, feel fresh for a few hours, and that's it. Problem solved. But let me tell you something very few people talk about. Intimate deodorants don't eliminate the smell. They just mask it, and worse, they trap it under the skin. It's like spraying perfume over something rotten. On the outside, it might seem fresh, but inside the environment is suffocated, toxic, and bacteria are silently multiplying. And what happens when you repeat this for days? The smell doesn't go away. It gets stronger, more acidic, more noticeable, harder to manage. And without realizing it, you fall into a cycle. The more you use the product, the more discomfort you feel, and the more insecure you become. This is the kind of mistake that destroys your self-confidence without you even noticing. You start avoiding gatherings, pulling away from people, carrying this invisible fear that you smell bad, even though you're taking care of yourself. The solution? Clarity, air, and regeneration. Stop using products with artificial intimate fragrance. Prioritize pH-balanced, neutral soaps and natural ventilation while you sleep. And if you want a touch of freshness, try washing with chamomile tea or warm water with apple cider vinegar in a safe ratio. This cleans without harming, purifies without masking, and most importantly brings back real freshness, not the fake kind, because deep down, what you want isn't to seem clean, it's to feel clean, truly clean. Mistake 4. Using wet wipes as if they're safe for daily intimate hygiene. You leave the house, you go to the doctor, the grocery store, the bank, and in your bag is that little pack of wet wipes. After all, you never know when you'll need them. What if you have to use the bathroom away from home? They're right there, ready, practical, refreshing. But here's a truth people rarely talk about, and it might explain why, even when you take care of yourself, you still notice that unpleasant odor at the end of the day. Regular wet wipes were not made for your intimate area. Even those that say feminine or dermatologically tested contain alcohol, preservatives, fragrances, and substances that, when they touch the thin skin of the intimate region, cause an invisible, progressive reaction. At first, it seems harmless. But with repeated use, Especially in women over 60, the effects start to show. The skin becomes more sensitive, the pH gets disrupted, and the natural scent of the area changes, becoming more acidic and hard to disguise. And you know what's even more frustrating? You're using the wipe specifically to avoid the smell, but it's one of the main things making it worse. Here's what you can do starting now. Reserve wet wipes for emergencies only. And even then, choose those that are fragrance-free, alcohol-free, and made specifically for the intimate area. After using them, always dry the area with clean toilet paper or a light towel, avoiding any lingering moisture. At home, prefer warm water and a dedicated towel instead of industrial wipes. When you remove excess chemicals from your intimate care routine, your body responds with ease. The skin breathes, the odor stabilizes, and the feeling of discomfort begins to fade, not by covering it up, but by naturally restoring balance. This is the kind of mistake that feels modern and convenient, but deep down it's weakening your relationship with your own body. Mistake 5. Using the same towel for your whole body to dry your intimate area, thinking it's fine after a shower. There's that automatic moment. You grab your towel and dry off. Arms, legs, back, feet, and finally your intimate area, all with the same towel. After all, it's clean and so are you. What could be the problem? The problem is the path that towel takes. It starts by removing sweat, dead skin cells, and residue from your entire body, and ends on the most delicate part of your skin, the one that needs the most protection. And what almost no one tells you is that your body towel carries invisible residues, skin fungi, leftover soap particles, oxidized sweat, even small flakes from your scalp. When that same towel touches your intimate area, it deposits all of that there. And that daily deposit disrupts the skin's natural balance, encourages bacterial growth, and, you already know, intensifies odor. The feeling is deceptive, because you leave the shower feeling clean. But throughout the day, that strange smell returns, and you start doubting yourself. Here's the new habit that brings back your intimate comfort. Have a small, soft, 100% cotton towel dedicated only to your intimate area. Use it only to dry off after bathing. Let it dry in a ventilated place and change it frequently. And never rub. Pat gently, like you're caring for something precious. This small gesture creates an invisible barrier between you and discomfort. Because true hygiene isn't just about the shower. It's also about how you finish your care routine. You don't have to get used to discomfort anymore. You don't have to accept that odor as part of aging. You can absolutely go back to feeling light, clean and fresh all day long. And now that you've discovered these 5 silent mistakes, it's time for something even more important. Imagining how your life could change, with simple habits that bring your confidence back. Now to take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you want, and imagine you wake up but you don't rush to get out of bed. You stay for a moment calm, because today, your body feels light, quiet, clean. There's no more hidden worry, no more scent that made you check your underwear first thing or rush to the bathroom before someone noticed. It's gone. You get up, walk to the mirror, and for the first time in a long while, you don't look for flaws. You look at yourself, and you feel something different. Respect for yourself, a kind of tenderness that comes from within and doesn't need anyone else's approval. You put on your clothes without fear, without that whisper in your mind saying, "Will someone notice?" Because now you know there's nothing left to hide. The feeling is almost magical, like you've come home after a long time. But it's not magic. It's the result of small choices you started making, with awareness, with love, with dignity. They weren't big changes. It was using the right soap, drying off gently, choosing underwear that lets your skin breathe. Things no one teaches, but that change everything. Because deep down, you didn't want luxury. You just wanted the freedom to exist in your own body, without guilt, without shame, without doubt. And that freedom has arrived. Through quiet care, gentle gestures, and a more compassionate way of looking at yourself. You're still you, but now lighter, more present, more at peace with the woman you've become. If any part of this video spoke to you, if you saw yourself in any of the stories, the mistakes, the doubts, then know this: you are not alone. This space was created exactly for that, to open up conversations the world tends to hide, to give a name to the pain that so many women feel, but pretend doesn't exist, to turn silence into freedom. And now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 mistakes spoke to your story the most? Leave a comment below. It's not just for me. It's because when you share it, another woman reads it and feels less alone. Sometimes your words might be exactly what she needed to hear to shift something inside her. And if this video truly resonated with you, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Because every week we bring content like this. No taboos, no labels, no judgment. Just honesty, care, and the deep desire to see women feeling good in their own skin. And if you can, give it a like. It's not just a button. It's how YouTube understands that this kind of content needs to reach more women who are going through this, in silence. We know how easy it is to stay quiet, how easy it is to get used to discomfort, but you made it this far, and just that shows there's a strength inside you that no longer accepts living in hiding. So stay, leave a comment, share this video with a friend, a sister, a woman who deserves to feel light again. And remember, your story matters, your voice matters, and your care matters too. See you in the next video, and thank you for being here.